And what's going on, everyone? My name's Dom. It's Completed Circuit Podcast, episode 35. As you know, I got my good friend Joe here.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Okay, well, he wants to do a soundboarding job. And, of course, we have the lovely Erin.
Hello, hey.
Hello, hey.
Hey.
And we have this fucking guy. We got Manny.
Hi.
Joe, you're going to get us another copyright strike. Playing illegal content. Okay?
Conan's cool.
Conan's cool.
Yeah, he won't do that. He won't copyright us.
It's not Conan that would do it. It'd be NBC.
No, he's no longer on NBC. He's with TBS.
Then
NBC's
TBS.
gay.
Then TBS would do it. Maybe not, because TBS, well, that's neither here nor there. So,
Why are we talking about this?
we have some stories for
We do?
you. No, we don't. As a matter of fact, thank you for watching, everybody. This has been a good show. Thanks, like, and subscribe. No, shut the hell up, Joey.
This is an abusive workplace.
Oh, it's not abusive yet. Okay, so, Erin, what you got for us?
First, you boys need to chill. Second, CD Projekt Red has decided to reconsider Cyberpunk 2077 multiplayer.
See, Joey?
Good story, Aaron. Thank you for sharing.
It is. Have they fixed the other shit?
No.
No?
Cameras. Cameras.
Ah.
No. Well, they sent out a really big update a few days ago.
Uh-huh.
I think it was on Monday, because I think the article I saw said yesterday, and that article came out on Tuesday.
Okay.
So I assume it was on Monday, and
Joey, you got to stop moving. The chair is an IKEA chair. It can't handle all of that. Yeah. Yeah.
No, you don't understand what's going on. Every time, fucking static. in
Okay.
my ears.
I'm working on it. We got the new
Jesus.
wireless headphones in, and they're using a low-end radio signal, so there's some
Aaron
interference.
was talking.
Fucking. Okay. Yes, Erin, please continue.
so.
Hi.
Well, okay, so real quick, really, apparently they wanted the multiplayer for Cyberpunk 2077 to be like its own whole thing, but they're rethinking their multiplayer strategy completely because they want to incorporate multiplayer through all of their AAA games.
Mm-hmm.
Not entirely sure what that means, but that's what they said. But as to how are they doing with the bugs, stuff like that, they do think that they are getting closer to getting back in the PlayStation Store, so the bugs must be on a good route. I haven't played it recently because I don't want to play it until it's like done.
Yeah.
But they did say that ultimately it is up to Sony whether they go back on the PlayStation Store or not.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a good thing you had that story like as a follow-up to the last one. Has anybody played Cyberpunk since it came out?
What's Cyberpunk?
There we go. There's our answer. Yeah, I'm waiting till April. I'm going to give them to the end of April. And I'm going to boot it back up.
Wait, since it came out?
Yeah.
I played it.
Oops.
When did you play it? When was this date that you played it? at?
When it came out, December.
No. I mean like in the like recent month or two.
Oh no, I haven't played it recently.
Yeah. Okay. You have for PS5, right?
No, PC.
PC. Okay, fair enough.
Loser.
But I know that the PC one was. Look,
What?
you're the one that keeps touching pencils with him.
What pencil,
Yeah,
dude?
seriously, you have an issue with pencils and touching.
Jeez.
Is this
Okay.
a sick fetish of
the,
yours?
The episode title is going to be Manny and Joey Touch Pencils. Episode 35.
And then YouTube's gonna like shorten the title, and it's gonna be Manny and Joey touch P. ...
That is a good clickbait.
That's a good, yeah, that is pretty good.
They touch P? ...
... And you
Yeah.
just don't know, like, what could that be? Oh, just pencils? Oh, well, I'm already
So
here.
you're all waiting for the patch then?
Yeah. I
play
don't,
this game.
Well, you know what? I waited for it for so long. I didn't want to, like, I want to see it the way they intended it to be seen. So, that's,
I've never heard of this game.
You haven't?
No.
dude, it's pretty cool. Okay, so it's this shut the hell up. Joey's making an awkward silence.
That's because Aaron's still waiting.
Yes. Well, Erin is waiting. You have like a very weird energy about you today, Joey. You're like, I don't know, you're It's like a
Moody.
Yeah, it's not moody. It's like I feel like there's like a big ass rock in the ship, and it's just weighing everything down.
Fuck your ship.
And then we're sailing.
I hope it sinks.
But the ship keeps going to one
I
side.
hope it hits an iceberg.
What is this, Titanic?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gonna draw me naked?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to draw it true, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell does that mean?
Pinky.
Okay, that's what you think.
That's what's happening.
Okay.
Why are we talking?
I don't know, because you're weird.
Why are you talking about my mood? Why don't we talk about Joe's mood?
What?
Is this about Joe's mood? Is this what the podcast is all about?
I have to change the title. Joey's moody.
Is that what it is?
I don't know what's happening. Okay, well let's see if a new story might
That'd
be
be
able to
great.
to
Thank you
get
for. Thank you.
Manny. Do you have words?
No, I don't.
Okay, so what do we have next? I guess.
Well, next on the list is about, and I believe we talked about the Ghost of Tsushima movie last
Hold on,
week.
your camera here. Hold on one sec. It's your poor phone.
What's
There.
wrong?
Now the battery is not good enough to keep the charge coming. It's okay. I just turned the screen off, but it'll still be
Okay.
recording. So we're good. We're good. We might just cut that out.
Okay.
We'll see. Okay. Anyway.
So,
Yes.
okay, so we talked about the movie last week, correct?
Yes.
So, new news, I guess, if it's news at all. The Ghost of Tsushima actor says he'll do butt nudity if they cast him in the movie. And this is, I think his name is Daisuke Tsuji, who is the guy who played, I don't know the game very well.
The lead role looks like lead role in.
He played Jin in the game.
Oh, so he.
This dude.
Oh wow, that
And
looks just
so-
like him.
Yeah. And so he actually really wants to play the part for the butt nudity. And apparently, when the game came out, he did a stream back in June 2020, which I didn't see. I don't know if you guys did. But he was like extremely excited about his butt nudity in the game every time he got into a hot spring. So he's trying to get the director to cast him into the movie.
I think he
As-
should. So he's the voice of. Hold on. Okay, he. Joey and Manny are touching pencils again. That's that clicking sound you've been hearing this whole time. If you're listening and not watching, no, I'm listening too, because they don't have a camera on them.
What camera? We have cameras.
No, it's all done with pixie dust. So if he's the voice
Yes.
and he looks like the dude,
Yes.
and so why would they not cast him? Like, is there a?
Because his butt doesn't look good in real life.
I mean, the game is about more than the ass.
Well, according to this guy, he just wants to be in it to show his ass.
Well, I mean, I guess.
See? The title even says right there.
He's excited for his ass to show. I mean, more power to him, I guess, if that's what he wants to do. It is true when you're going to the. Have you played Ghost of Tsushima,
I
Manny?
haven't. I'm waiting for it to hit like a deep sale. It's on sale right now today for $40. I'm waiting for that $30 mark.
Dude, I would just for $40. It's
But I
a.
wouldn't play it today though. I'd have to wait like months to play it.
Why would you have to wait months?
Because he needs to see the ass in
Yeah,
real
that-
life.
that you could see the ass.
No, real life ass.
I know, I
Yeah,
get that.
that's
but,
what he wants to
but
see.
we don't know what it's going to take years. They don't even have the people cast yet.
Well, then that's what he's going to wait for.
You're going to
Yeah.
wait to see the
He
movie
wants to
first
see
and then play the game.
No.
Ass.
I gotta play like different games first and then play the game.
I see. You got a
As
backlog.
priority.
Okay, he's a priority.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Fuck your priorities.
I have to play Resident
Play
Evil
the
7
samurai
first.
game and like it.
I will. I know I'm gonna like it. I have like 2 movies I'm trying to watch too before I play the game.
Jesus Christ. Anything else you want to share?
I'm trying to watch Hidden Fortress. I think that's on HBO Max. That's an old samurai movie. And something else. I forgot, but whatever.
I'm trying to watch Barney and Friends, Pokemon.
Pokemon?
Before you play a samurai game.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things I'm trying to do. You know, I
But
want to
Joe,
play
you like story.
Animal Crossing.
That's relevant.
You know
Yeah.
what? That's a good stream. Joey plays Animal Crossing for 3 hours.
If anyone votes for that, I'm going to smack all of them.
And
well, except for Erin.
the
But
timer.
you two will get smacked.
The timer only goes when you're walking. So you can't just sit there and stare at it for 3 hours. You have to, and you can't walk in a circle. So, no, how does this work? Because the timer only works while he's talking to a citizen. But if he talks to the same citizen, no, how do we do this? We're gonna have to figure something out because he'll try to find he'll find a way to get out of it.
All I know is this game looks great. I seen Don play it. He sucks at it, but it's a great game.
You suck at it.
I've never played it. So
Exactly.
how would you know?
Because that's how I know you suck at it.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it does.
No.
What
What are your thoughts, Aaron? What are your thoughts, Aaron, about this?
Yeah, Aaron.
About the butt or the whole like game backlog.
This is a
or
very
the-
large geopolitical discussion right now that is happening. We're gonna need you to get on board.
Are you excited if he plays this part to see his ass?
Sure.
Yeah, me too. With popcorn, butter, crispy chicken, grease.
Ew. Stop doing
We're
that.
gonna have a good old time with watching his ass on the TV.
Speaking of, I tried that damn chicken
No one
sandwich,
cares.
and it was okay.
Popeyes?
Yeah, it was okay.
Oh boy, you're gonna upset a lot of people.
It was okay. It was good. I prefer Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
I do. I prefer
Okay, buddy.
I prefer the
we
Chick-fil-A
just
one.
lost.
Next story, please.
Yep, that's it. Podcast over.
I think the Chick-fil-A. It was good.
You know
It
what?
was good.
After you
It was
just
just a little dry. Maybe that was just a bad sandwich. Maybe I have to get
Next
a
time,
few.
ask them to spit on it for you.
Oh, I'm sure they did already.
oh, they
And
spit on
it is Popeyes. We had to go out to the ghetto
ever-
to get that.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Racist.
We're gonna edit that
How
out.
is that racist? You know they have ghettos that are not majority black. You know that, right?
Whoa, dude.
Jesus.
All right, we're gonna edit that
Christ.
out.
Oh yeah, no.
Fuck.
You guys are the racists.
Fucking A.
Anyway, there we go. That'll be the title. Manny and Joey are racist.
Please don't. Let's not do that.
Okay, so Aaron, what we got next here? Which we're fucking all over the place.
Yeah.
We are?
And because everybody is all over the place, we may actually end up going through the stories a lot faster than I had intended because I had a lot more stories queued up than normal, and we're already halfway through them.
Okay.
So
Wait.
We'll get more during the break. Let's see.
Wait.
I don't think we'll need more. I think.
we can drag this shit on
Yeah, I
all
can talk about
night.
Mario all day.
Fuck Mario.
He's dead today.
Yeah, he died today.
Yesterday he died.
Oh yeah,
yesterday.
Mario died.
Yeah.
Aaron,
Yeah.
would you like to explain?
Sure.
Sephiroth killed him.
Who?
Sephiroth.
Oh, there was that
Who's
picture.
that?
You don't know who
Wasn't there?
Sephiroth is?
No.
Super
Only-
Smash Bros.
Not just Super Smash.
Final Fantasy did you?
Final Fantasy VII. He is the most villainous villain that ever
Wait.
was a villain. Like nobody is more evil than him.
Did you say Final Fantasy?
He's the main antagonist for
How the
Final Fantasy VII.
No, Super Smash Bros.
Dom,
And he's in Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Dom,
And he's in like lots of other stuff.
you've known me how long?
I'm just
When
saying.
have I ever played Final
You don't need to
Fantasy?
play to hear about it. Like you've never played Mario, but you heard about him.
I played Mario
When did you play Mario?
all the time.
There's not enough testosterone in Mario for you to play it.
Yeah, there is.
What?
When you're smashing turtles, there's a lot to go on.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What the hold on. I never saw that.
never seen that?
before. No, I never seen
That's
it.
I thought I showed it
That's
to
when they
you.
announced Sephiroth in Smash Bros.
I forgot. If I did see it, I forgot.
So why did Mario die?
So there's a couple Mario games. Last year was Mario's 35th anniversary. And for some reason, Nintendo decided to delist a bunch of video games, Mario video games, from the Nintendo eShop on March 31st.
Yeah, they created this Super Mario bundle, which had Super Mario 64,
Why
Galaxy,
did they do that?
and Sunshine. Nobody knows. And and Erin actually got a copy of the bundle. She found one. They were supposed to start taking it off shelves, but she got the Switch version, and she still has it sealed.
Oh, you bought one?
yeah,
Recently?
she has it
Today.
I don't know.
Today.
This morning.
So there's no
Really?
more Mario
Yeah.
ever.
Just in case.
Well, there's
Yeah.
still Mario Odyssey, but like Nintendo brought in a bunch of Mario games for the Switch, and then for some reason it was like a limited time thing, and then as soon as April hit, like they're just that's it. They told retailers to start pulling the copies off the shelves. They took them down from the Nintendo store. As a matter of fact, we went on eBay earlier. I don't know if Erin, you want to pull that up and show some of those prices that we saw, because as soon as she brought that in, she's like, oh yeah, this could be worth something, as the copies, the supply of the copies goes down.
As like collector item.
It's a collector item,
Yeah,
and of
it's
course,
collectible.
Just doesn't make any sense.
eBay went nuts Here, you want me to share my screen, Erin? I can pull up the eBay stuff. That way you don't lose your tabs.
Sure, I can pull it up, but I wanted to list the games real quick.
Oh, sure.
So they had announced in December that they would be taking them down in March. So they didn't just announce for anybody who may not have known that.
I think we talked about that in the show
wasn't.
before too. That it was.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did. So it was Super Mario 3D All Stars, Super Mario Bros. 35, which was the battle royale version of the game. And then the Game & Watch Super Mario Bros., which there were a ton of those that have always been on the shelves, so I'm not sure how many people care about that one. And
They
then
took those down too.
the Super Mario Bros. 35th Anniversary Merch Collection. Yes.
That's a lot of Mario. Do you want me to text here? Here, I can share.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
share it.
I'll share it.
Just let me know when it's up, so.
This doesn't
Yep.
make any sense.
I don't understand why they did it either. So
Why
here,
not?
here on eBay, you could see people
Oh my god.
are selling some of these units. Now, mind you, that's not everybody. Most of them are going for, $70, which I could see 70.
That's a
'cause-
PS5 game though.
Oh,
Are you gonna
yeah.
buy this or a PS5 game?
Well, it's a limited. It's now you can't get it. So I understand. I can understand 70. It's
I can
stupid.
understand 25,000.
You can understand. Yeah, because the scalpers. So we're gonna get back on that. No, 25 G's, 3 G's, 5 G's.
Yeah, these are fair prices.
These are fair prices. You gonna
Yes.
get yourself a copy, Joey? $4,000. Look at this, and then there's 10 watchers. Which and Erin said the same thing. They got to be just people that aren't obviously not going to buy it, but
It's
just
gonna be some game journalist.
They're
in
friends.
2 months, you'll see an article. This
Yeah.
this copy of
yeah, just to be clickbaity.
They're
That-
friends of the seller.
could be.
They're making it seem like people are watching it. It's
Oh, they
very
could be.
simple.
Yeah, they could be just
If you didn't think about that, then you're dumb.
delisted Super Mario 3D All Stars,
agree. Yeah.
Nintendo Switch.
Dumb.
Wait, is this the Switch itself with it? What the? No, this is some weird. What the hell is this? Don't forget, Mario is set to be publicly executed. What the fuck is that? So that's $30,000. I want to know. Does this still show how many views that they get? Because eBay used to show how many views. Well, it's not important. Erin, you could take the screen back.
Unless they're actually planning on doing 4K Mario, and so they're gonna shortchange the Mario for these Switches that are out now.
I mean, I
I
guess.
don't know. So there was a game before this called it was a free game Nintendo made called Jump Rope Challenge, I want to say. And it was you play with the Joy-Cons and you do the jump rope motion, it's whatever. It's a super simple game.
I would fail.
But they did the same thing with this game. So they delisted it after a certain time, and we haven't seen that game since, as far as I'm aware. I haven't really kept up with that. But so people are thinking that they're going to sell the games individually for $60 a piece or $20 a piece or whatever
Yeah.
to make more money. But then again, we haven't seen the Jump Rope Challenge game since it got delisted. So
I wonder if they're going to do the same thing with the Zelda bundle, because I wouldn't be surprised if they did Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and Majora's Mask in a triple bundle like this, and then do the exact same thing.
Does it have a anniversary coming up?
35th is this year for Zelda.
No way, is it really?
Yeah, it's or 35th or 30th. I'm not sure.
This doesn't.
Let's see. Hold on.
make sense.
30th?
Is it?
It's an anniversary. That's why they're doing Skyward Sword.
That's 2016. So yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, they did. You're right. It's their 35th. That's funny. So wow, I'm surprised. I know they released Skyward Sword for the Switch, which I may end up getting just because I never played that one. I would love to go back and play Twilight Princess, all the ones for the Wii. I didn't have a Wii at that time, and then when I did, I was like, this is stupid, because the Wii is just. The original Wii was just about Wii Sports. What are you talking? What are you looking at me like that for? The original Wii was such a pain in the ass.
No. What about something Princess?
Twilight Princess. That was one of the Zelda games.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a beloved one. If you think I'm gonna get hate for the chicken sandwich, go ahead and talk shit about that
I
game.
cried during that game, Joey. When I saw the Twilight Princess come out, I said, this can't be real.
Manny.
I cried. No, but for real, I cried. Remember that game where okay, you Ocarina of Time. Nah, you know what? I won't talk about it. I won't talk about it.
Yeah.
I won't talk about it.
Please don't. Please.
It's gonna be a whole side thing.
Zelda's
So-
a great game.
I do have a question though, because I know Erin has become a super Mario fan.
Haha, pun.
Yeah. Yes. All right. So have you decided, or are you still open to the idea of opening it and playing it? Because
No.
it's probably the only way you'll be able to.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I know you'll
It-
like Sunshine.
Are you gonna keep it sealed?
Right now it's sealed, and I'm thinking about keeping it sealed. But it really just depends.
I can just let you borrow my copy if you want to play the games. Mine's open. Mine's open.
Hell yeah.
There you go. You just do it that way.
And then if I end up selling it for a bunch of money, we can split the
Okay.
profits.
25K.
First of all,
Each.
you don't split the profits. Fuck that. You're not married. Manny's just a Manny. You keep all the money.
I have
Well,
no
no,
gender.
if he's letting me play the game for free so that I don't have to open mine.
Then give him $5 and call it a day. Congratulations. You give somebody.
have to do
a game.
that.
Yeah, that's right. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
No splitting the profits. You keep it for all yourself. You leave
Yeah.
Dom. You have a good life.
Do you really feel that way, Erin?
Absolutely not. And
Joey.
you know that you can't trust a single thing that comes out of his mouth.
But what goes in, you can trust.
Yeah. So are you saying that you could, if you were to, I don't know, is sexual stuff allowed? I mean, we just watched that Griffey make that penis sucking thing, that video that he made, that you showed me.
Dom, here's the thing. We're gonna, you saying we watch some dude penis sucking thing does not sound good. So
I just got here. FYI,
You better-
for everybody watching. I just got here.
You-
Manny was there. He saw it. He
not
enjoyed
here.
it. He was holding the phone.
You might want to put some context.
Long Beach Griffey has a new channel, and he makes these shorts. And he was talking about that he wanted to receive fellatio from his woman in a derogatory way,
Well,
and it was
from
all
any woman.
From any woman. And he was talking about how he was going to get his dick sucked so hard that he's going to have to change the sheets and a bunch of other stuff like that. And so, what Joey just said is what goes in, you can trust. So, like, if you would have sucked a penis, would that mean
Why does that always have to go with penis?
it's never gone there? Well, except for Cyberpunk and whatever the hell you two have been doing with those fucking pencils.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Number one. Number two.
Cyberpunk has a huge penis.
Yes,
Problem.
yes, I
That's the only
understand.
time we've ever brought up penis.
But now you're just saying.
That's the only time.
But I just said you can trust what goes in the mouth, right?
Into your mouth. You're talking about your mouth.
Yeah. What
So
goes
if it's
in
going,
my mouth?
Wait, hold
so
on.
that's what I'm saying.
You guys know what you guys can both trust. You guys aren't ready for this one.
No, you can't
Yes.
say that. Can you put a marker down, Erin?
Yes.
I can't.
Yes.
I don't even know.
Ta-da.
But whatever the timestamp is.
So what games do you think are going to be on the Zelda 35th anniversary, Dom?
you, Manny. And I think that they should put Ocarina
Don't
of
talk
Time.
to me on my podcast.
They should put Ocarina. Fuck you, Manny. You don't
Hey.
even have an official Please Surrogate email.
Hey, first of all, Dom, respect.
I'm respect. You see, I'm looking at him. You see, I'm talking to him. You see how I'm like, hey, Manny.
Yeah, but-
Let's talk.
Wow, that was peaked.
Those peaked. No, that's
Sorry.
not. That's not how it gets recorded. It's just because these have a very different.
Yeah, I
tolerance
know.
for-
I keep hearing fucking
Ooh, I'm
buzzing.
not like
Ow.
And then when I go like this, static.
Aw.
Okay, then I will upgrade them. I'll upgrade yours just for you, so you can shut the hell up about it and
I'm
stop
getting my
complaining.
Apple fucking Air Max.
I
Pros.
would. Even then, you still can't hook them up. The Mac Pro cannot handle.
But
it.
anyways, what I was saying is, what
I
you
was
can
saying-
trust in my mouth. I was talking about food.
Fine, we can trust the food that you eat. That's
You
fine.
automatically just go to penises.
That's fine.
Okay.
So-
okay. Let's move on.
That was-
No one cares
Well,
about
Aaron,
women.
you asked-
Dom,
you-
answer
you needed
Manny's
some-
question, and then we're moving on to the next story.
Thank you, Aaron. You did need padding. So in Joey's defense, he did pad that episode out quite a bit.
I don't need that much padding.
Oh, well, I mean.
Here we go. Here we go. You could have just let that one go. Now we got another 10 minutes. So to answer your question, man, I would think of the 35th anniversary, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, maybe not Majora's Mask, but I would imagine definitely those two, and then Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword. What the hell came out after that? It's been Breath of the Wild. Were there any in between those besides like the Game Boy ones?
DS ones.
Yeah, besides those, I think those are like the major ones. So it might be Majora's Mask because I don't think they do Twilight Princess.
I think they do Twilight.
Do you think they do Twilight Princess?
Mm-hmm. Don't forget.
Yeah, different consoles.
That's if they do a bundle.
N64, GameCube, and Wii, which is basically what they did for the Mario. The Mario one was N64, GameCube, and Wii. So they may, yeah, you're right. They may just do Twilight Princess.
Don't forget Zelda 50 Shades of Grey.
I cried during that one.
Yeah, I know. There were some scenes that were,
When I saw the 50 Shades
yeah, it was a big
and
thing.
they were gray.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
No, especially when Mario came out.
Yeah.
And he was Mr. Gray. Mm-hmm. I couldn't believe it.
You know, when they say Mr. Gray was see you now, I wasn't expecting a plumber, you know?
Right. I was thinking like some rich, handsome guy, and then all of a sudden you just see Mario.
Yeah.
And then you would think he's sophisticated, but he just goes, "It's me, Mario."
I know.
I mean,
Mr. Gray, please.
yeah.
you know?
Oh, calm down.
Yeah. I get you.
Wow.
I've been there.
That has to be a clip in its own right. That's just going to have to be its own
What?
special moment. You two bonding over a Mario parody of 50 Shades of Grey.
Well, actually, it was Zelda. Mario was in it.
So Zelda, Anastasia would be Zelda,
Yeah.
and then Christian would be Mario.
Yeah.
Who's Christian?
Yeah, it's
He's
Mr. Gray.
It's not important. So, okay.
Oh, my bad.
I don't. You've had. Do we have another story, babe? You got another?
We have a lot of other stories.
Okay,
so-
good. That's a good thing.
I'm very confused.
You know what? I don't exactly know what medication people didn't take today, but I'm definitely on that ship because I don't know what the
Let's
hell.
just write it out. Let's
I
just
need-
write it out.
I
Just
need
write it out.
so
Just write it
much-
out.
I need Prozac so bad. Right now.
What the fuck? Okay, next. Just
Did
pull
you
it
hear
up.
about the new Viagra pill that came? Oh, sorry.
Did you talk about the Genesis, or did we talk about that?
The car?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't sure. I mean, we can talk about it. I just found it. I didn't read the article or anything like
Okay.
that yet, but
Man,
we can pull that up
We
maybe
don't
after
need
the
to worry
break.
about the
Nah,
car.
If we take a break.
No one cares about the car.
Okay, well, so we have our next story,
Okay.
which is
So,
happy.
Apple is not going to give Siri a default female voice anymore.
I heard about that. What does that mean?
It means that
Oh, okay.
Apple isn't going to
Oh,
give
you pi-
default voices anymore. You have to pick it.
Oh, so it means the woman's out of a job now.
No, she's.
I don't know why that's so funny.
That lady.
Poor Siri.
Bye-bye.
They. I mean, I guess I guess. I don't know. You have a male Siri, don't you, Joey? I thought you made yours a dude.
No.
I could have swore you made yours a dude.
I didn't know I could choose a dude.
You could.
They can even be British.
Yes, Joey. You could choose a dude. Yeah, you can. I've heard. There's an Australian one. Yeah, there's the British one. There's the English. There's the
These are
American
Russians,
one.
and I want it to go
You,
bye-bye.
you may need to look and see because it might have Russian.
Is there a Puerto Rican one? Hold on.
I don't know what the
Maybe.
hell relevance that
I
has
wonder
to
if
anything.
there's
but
one that's named Dom.
there's not. But
Well, then there's no point in me changing my Siri.
if I did Joey's Siri, that would be.
And by the way, guys, so I can cover my tracks, so people are like, "What do you mean, Mr. Puerto Rican?" It wasn't a racist thing.
No, you don't have to. No, it's fine. There's
It was
nothing
just
racist about it.
Dom,
This is,
look at him.
I don't know what the fuck.
Prozac.
Yeah, that's what we need. Okay, we need to get some Prozac, have it on standby for Joey. Every like fourth week, he has like a weird, like it's like somebody just hit him upside the head or something. Strange. So,
Apple's doing a lot of weird stuff, though.
I mean, I guess you know what the problem that I have with this is like the iPhone setup process is already so damn long. Like I don't know the last time you set up your phone, but like the 1.5 million things back in the day used to be you just plug it in iTunes, do a couple things, and you were good to
I
go.
don't feel like it's that long.
Yeah, I feel like it's incredibly long between all the different things they want. obviously, you have to. So you have your Wi-Fi, and then obviously
When you set up a new iPhone from another iPhone, it's very simple. I don't feel like it's.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a new iPhone, not a transfer. And even then, you still have to enable GPS services, enable Siri, enable Face ID.
Yeah, do your face thing.
Enable other privacy things.
I never have to.
After a passcode, when you transfer one phone to another, you have to set up your Face ID.
It automatically takes.
No, it doesn't. It 100% does not.
I never had to.
I guarantee you that if we took that phone and transferred it to another phone with Face ID, it's going to make you re-register your face, because Erin just did it, and she's had that phone after
2
you bought
weeks.
that phone. You do.
You got a new phone?
I got the iPhone 12 Pro, and I did have to reset up everything.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, that's her camera right there that we're using, her old phone to record.
No, I'm really proud of Erin.
She likes it. She just says it's too big. The little one is too big. She likes this size.
And
I do. It feels.
Wait, why
it's like
why
it's
didn't you
perfect
get the mini then?
because the
She's has
mini
to deal with
doesn't
Minnie all the
have
time.
all of the features.
Oh, okay.
Well, so it was a battle because I sat there and I was thinking about it. But I play a lot of games on my phone, and with the mini screen, and I've already gotten used to the screen being so big with the 10X, XS,
The 10S.
X, yeah, 10S.
10X. Yeah.
That I didn't think that I'd be able to transfer over appropriately. I thought I would think it was too small, but then at the same time, I use the macro lens a lot, and the mini doesn't have the macro lens, which was like the main thing.
Yeah,
And then battery life, and then
that's true.
Dom was like, yeah, but after you get rid of this phone, if you get the 12 Pro, we can use it as another camera for the podcast.
That is.
So.
First of all,
That's
that
a
is-
great voice.
That was the last bit of thought. Her phone battery dies.
I even put it at the last.
Hold on.
Wait, what are we
I
talking
went
about?
Yeah,
Erin?
but you added the most emphasis to it
I am so
to make it
sorry,
sound
everybody,
like
that
it
we
was
are
the big
doing a
thing.
personal
Because I had to
conversation.
add the Dom voice because it was a
Yeah,
Dom.
welcome everybody.
Joey he's doing like subscripting. I don't know what the fuck. Okay. Well, either way,
Wait,
What podcast are you on?
36.
30.
Wait, so hold on. Why didn't you just want to replace the battery? This is totally a personal conversation, but it's on the podcast.
And
No,
now we're
it's-
going to 37.
Well, because it's like
It's not because of my battery. It's because the battery in the mini, I heard, doesn't last very long. And my phone already,
Okay.
like
She
I
has-
I have killed the 12 Pro battery in a day, a week after buying
Jeez.
it. So
yeah,
I need
She
battery.
has to deal with Minnie already.
yeah. No, we heard that bit. We're past that bit.
He did it, and then it doesn't last that long. She has to deal with that too. So
That's just me.
she had an upgrade. My other thing about Apple is that's great that they're doing this female, or I'm sorry, won't give Siri a female
It's not the default.
sound.
You get to
But
pick.
yeah, that's great and all, but can Siri be less dumb? That'd be great.
That would be a better thing for them to focus on.
They
than
are
this.
kind of working on it because the next story is that it looks like they are working it. They are researching how to detect environmental noise levels and user voice patterns so that Siri can respond with a yell or a whisper as needed so that she can hear the room.
Okay, that would be nice.
And that way, if you say, turn the living room lights off, she doesn't belt into the entire house while someone else is asleep. Okay, I have turned your living room lights off.
Yeah, no, that is a common thing. I often don't use a Siri command if Erin's sleeping because I don't know what the volume level of each HomePod is at based on the last time we played music because that's where Siri will project at.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's like if it was cranked and you say, hey, can you turn the kitchen? Okay, just like Erin did, it'll do the.
Well,
that's a good
yeah.
thing. I like that.
That's
I do
wonderful.
too.
That doesn't fix everything.
Yeah, because
No, not
It's
everything.
still stupid.
Well, it's a nice
Right.
little thing, but it doesn't
it's a
fix.
nice little thing. But today, because you know how like I just noticed like
what did
within
Siri
the past
do to
year,
you, man?
this is what it did.
Please
to me.
tell me.
The iPhone has like Shazam built in, right?
Yeah.
Which is like weird to me. And I was curious today because I like, wanted to look it up. I'm like, so hey Siri.
Wait, cancel.
Oh crap.
Stupid.
Just do that.
So I asked my voice assistant on my iPhone. I'm like, does Apple own Shazam? Because like Apple doesn't usually do these types of things, right? Where they have like another company's software on their phone,
Yeah.
By default.
Yeah.
I thought they owned them. And then like my
You
voice
could just say Siri. It's fine.
so Siri was like, here's what I found on the web.
Yeah. That's bad.
it.
That's bad.
And that's so annoying.
That's bad.
That's so annoying.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that, although you know what's funny, like so in that regard, the first iteration of Siri was kind of incredible because like it was a thing going around when that 4S came out that day. You could ask Siri, where could I hide a dead body? And she would say, I found landfills, swamps, and
Here, I have an answer for that. It's called Steve Jobs.
yeah, but no, we're talking.
That was Steve Jobs.
Yeah, but this was like 10, 15 years ago.
And that's Steve Jobs.
That Steve Jobs wasn't writing the code for
He
that.
didn't have to. He scared
I don't
people
know.
to death.
He was a scary guy, but
and
it's
so
just
they
funny.
made sure Siri was smart. Now we have.
I don't know what happened. I think what they ended up doing is they were probably
They
what
got
Joe
lazy.
You know what it might be. You might not be far off with that actually because even though Steve Jobs was alive when Siri came out and they ended up removing that, maybe the problem was that the original Siri was really smart because of stuff like that. Because that's
Too smart.
That's a weird thing for an AI to correlate, especially on its very first day and iteration, like its release.
Yeah.
I need to hide a dead
So
body.
there's like,
oh, go ahead.
so like one thing I know, or correct me if I'm wrong. You tell me.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong. Okay. Next thing. No, I'm just kidding. No, the first thing, didn't Apple recently buy like another like assistant company, voice assistant company recently?
I think so. I think it was
Within,
like in the last
We
year.
covered it on the podcast.
Did we?
We did.
Yeah,
So
I think we did.
hopefully-
Yeah, we did because remember we talked about it. We were like, hopefully she'll get smarter now, and then we went on a little tirade about
Well,
the whole
that
thing.
makes
Isn't
sense.
this like
Who's
the
the company,
second
though?
company they've bought for
Yeah.
that?
Recently.
Yeah, I think they
Although
bought a few.
I think the first one that they bought was more geared towards like AR stuff.
Okay.
And then the second one from last year that they bought was
Oh no,
more
I mean
geared
October.
Isn't this like the
Those.
second
Yep.
voice company they bought? Like type
It
thing?
was called
Whatever.
Vilinx
I don't
to
know that
improve
one.
Siri. So in 2020, October 2020, they acquired the AI startup Vilinx to improve Siri.
See, they need to do what Google's doing though too, because like, isn't Google like, or Amazon? Aren't they like? Don't they have like a call center of people where they just listen to like the requests that come in, and then they like kind of review everything?
Yeah, but then you're gonna get into the whole invasion of privacy.
The privacy thing.
Right,
So,
but those people don't opt out of whatever. So I mean, like,
It
well,
doesn't.
I don't even think you can opt out of those. But I think in the case of Google, effectively, the assistant has two ways to go, which is basically home automation or Google search. Mm-hmm. And so it will perform a Google search if you don't tell it to turn the lights on or something. And then its response, because sometimes you can type in, like how to peel a banana. And like the first thing, it'll like give you, okay, oh God, that's a weird video. Okay, well, that was just caught me off guard. The last thing I had up, so here's this one. I did Apple buys AI company to improve Siri. And now, like, the first result, which I probably should share it up on the thing, but, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about? Like, when you put in a search query, it'll show you, like, an answer. Like, you don't have to go into the website anymore.
yeah.
So this is what I think that the Google Assistant spits out to you are these text chunks here. So what makes Google so good, my guess is, the Google Assistant is because it's just using fucking Google. So they just have to improve this algorithm, which then by extension would improve
Wait,
the
what did you
Google
put in
Assistant.
for the?
I put in Apple buys AI company to improve Siri.
Okay.
And then Apple earlier this year, and I'm guessing if we had you know what? Here, we got one right here. Hold on. Let's see.
I was
Hold
gonna
on.
do the same thing.
You have an Android phone?
No, but I have Google Assistant on my iPhone.
I forgot. I don't even. Hey Google.
I have a story for you, Manny, that is up next
I don't know how
about
to.
that.
I actually don't know how to use it. I've never used it.
About what?
It's hey Bixby.
No, it's not Bixby on this one anymore.
Are you
They get
sure?
rid of
Yeah, it's not Bixby.
Then it has to be.
No, it has it. I just forgot to turn it on. Let's see here now. We can. Here we go. So assistant here. Look at this.
Oh wait, no, my story's a little different.
Oh Jesus Christ. That was. Oh.
What company did Apple buy to improve Siri?
Let's see what we got. Did it say anything back?
No, I didn't say anything actually. Okay, never mind. This
Here.
is a waste of time for me.
Hold on. I'll try one more time.
It just
Okay.
gave me what I needed.
Let's see.
too quickly.
Because let's see. Okay. What company did Apple buy to improve Siri?
Startup Billings. According to Mac Rumors, Apple acquires AI startup Billings to improve Siri.
That's what's on the screen.
Yeah,
kind of.
It's more or less. So it might be a paraphrased version, but that's again, that's just a.
Alexa does that too, right?
Yes, but Alexa, I'm not exactly sure how they do that. They may just be piggybacking off of, because that's not like, there are many big companies that just basically steal the Google search results and then put them into their own search thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if Amazon's crawling Google and just using
I
them.
think I'm going to go to Apple and tell them that I'll do Siri's voice. And, because, you know, people are going to ask questions and my retort is going to be, hey, fucktard, or, you know, something like that, or make it funny where people feel bad about themselves.
They should rename
Or
it
like
to Jiri.
you ask Siri to like call 911 and it just farts at you or something.
Yeah, if you call 911 and be like, well,
Siri, I'm dying. Call the police.
you a bitch. Yeah. No, you a bitch.
You a bitch.
You a
That would
bitch
be-
for dying.
It just says good luck, LOL, or something.
Good luck.
That's funny.
It's what was that? You ever seen that YouTube video? Because I've shown Dom and Erin, but the pineapple phone. It was a skit by Rudy Mancuso, I believe it is.
No, I haven't seen that.
And it literally is like pineapple, like apple, but a little bit more crappier. And then, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I could be the voice like Siri, but a little bit more crappier.
Yeah, just Jiri. So I think with Apple making that Apple search thing though, that is their attempt to, for one, to close another element to keep, you know, because Apple likes their closed garden stuff, and then they will use that to improve Siri. I think that's their.
All I know
I
is
don't
if
know,
it
man.
doesn't work, they need to just kind of be like, put their ego aside and team up with Google.
Yeah, they're
honestly.
not. Yeah, they're going in the opposite. They're not going to do that though. That's
I know.
because they got rid of Maps. Now
They got
I'm
rid
talking.
of maps.
No, I mean, well, you can get Google Maps, but Google Maps was replaced with Apple Maps, an iOS.
Oh, I
7.
know. I see what you mean.
So like they're trying to make it all their own stuff, and
But it's like,
eventually
what's the point if it's not good? Because the whole point of Apple's it has to be good.
it has to be good.
Yeah.
And you know
Siri
what?
isn't good.
And Siri is not good. She's gotten better.
Even though Google
Yeah.
Maps to me is better than, I mean, it's very slight, but I still think Google Maps is still better than Maps.
I know
Yeah,
Aaron.
no,
I
of
do
course.
too.
Yeah, Aaron prefers it. I honestly, I really haven't noticed a difference. The only reason I use the Apple Maps thing is just I don't want to, you know, like I can just, I don't know, I just tell Siri and it just does it.
Yeah. Well,
gonna be a sheep.
my only reason, and I don't know if they've changed it since, but my only reason after I got my iPhone for continuing to use Google Maps was because Apple Maps would take you, because like I like to see a certain distance of my map, and then if you're zoomed out on the map, Apple Maps would like zoom you back in to be right on the street, and I'm like, no, I want to see my next 6 turns. Like, don't just
Yeah.
immediately put me there. And it just constantly always put me back in a position I didn't want to be, so I would just continue to use Google Maps.
Plus, Google Maps
Well-
has a thing where like it's like
It
it shows
does-
you the lanes and what lane you need to be in. Sorry.
Well, it does
Apple
have
Maps.
Yeah.
Apple Maps does that too. My
Apple
car does
Maps
that
also
too.
has the list where you can actually list out turn by turn navigation. So
Yeah.
you can drop that down,
I don't
and
know.
then it'll tell you right there.
I don't like Google Maps' interfaces. I don't like their apps in general. I always find Google's like there's a lot of stuff they can do, Gmail and Google Maps and stuff, but it's never it feels packaged in like a weird way that I just never seem to intuitively am able to wrap my head around, which is odd for me because most things have some kind of like common workflow, but the Google stuff like the Gmail app just doesn't make any sense to me.
Do you ever think Apple's going to make their own email?
They do. They have their own mail. They have their own
I know
iCloud.com.
at iCloud.com, but I never really seen their interface.
Their interface is the mail app.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Which again, I prefer over Google Maps just because it's it's just really simple and straightforward. Like, I don't need a lot of the bells and whistles for emails. I honestly think emails are a huge fucking waste of time because it's just like 90% of it is spam and bullshit.
Yeah.
It's better than writing a letter every time.
Yeah, I know, but it's one of those things where it's like if a company can put fucking ads somewhere, they're going to. So it's almost like communicate. Even there's ads in the fucking mail, for God's sakes. So even if you say, you know what, I'm not going to do any email. I just want everything letters written to me, and you say I want paper, no longer paperless. I want all my bills sent to me, and I'll give them checks. There's ads fucking there, emails, ads. It's this constant fucking thing. No matter what you do, they're gonna find a way. And I hate email because like even if you go to you have your work email, and then you don't have a company that's good at like not CCing every single fucking employee whenever the bathroom pipe breaks, or like it's something stupid like that. It's just like, I just feel like emails just becomes like a useless thing that everybody ignores, which is why you see all these pictures online, like a little icon. Look at Joey's phone. He's got 13,000 unread emails because 99% of them are bullshit.
No, I don't have 13. I'm at I deleted those. Now I'm at 2,232.
Good job.
Good job.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
Yeah, I was at 0.
Okay.
And it's funny because like last year I went through,
Now it's gone.
or maybe 2 years ago I went through. I did this whole thing where I found, so I made my new email accounts, and then I went and I found all the places I'd ever logged into and like reset passwords and did a bunch of like password generator stuff, and I did like a lot of work kind of organizing my online profile and like turning off marketing emails, unfollowing every single spam email I can find. And so as an experiment, like I think like 6 or 7 or 8 months ago, I said, you know what, I want to see how many of those companies that I said unsubscribe from come back. And sure enough, like 8 or 9 or 10 of them are emailing me again. And it's just like, I said unsubscribe. I don't want to send it to the junk because like it's like Chase, your bank account. It's like, I don't want to send those to junk. I just don't want your marketing bullshit. But if something's wrong with my account or you need to reach me, like I want that email. But you can't just block you know what I'm talking about? It's just annoying. And the way they get around that apparently is they redo their terms of service and then change. Like, so they'll have like 5 options for emails they can send you. So they'll just say, okay, here's our weekly newsletter. So now they'll change it to like our marketing updates letter. And because it's a different thing, you have to opt out of that one now. And it's bullshit. But anyway.
It is really tough to keep those in line because we have a bunch of different lists because I'm that person at work that sends out mass marketing emails for like events and stuff. And it is tough. Like, the system's not going to, or at least HubSpot isn't going to go through and tell me exactly like, hey, this person opted out of these. So when you click on it, like the system doesn't make it very clear to me if I'm sending emails to somebody who has opted out of all the other email lists, but I just created a new email list because we're sending out a new thing. Like, so I personally have no way of telling if you don't want any of my emails, so you're just gonna have to unsubscribe again. Like, I can't tell.
Yeah, it's annoying. Well, yours are done by a person and not by an automated computer system, which a lot of these companies do. So in your regard, I can understand in the sense of a person sending it out, but like these companies set up these mass emails and they're done automated, and then you say unsubscribe, and they legally have to unsubscribe you, and then they just change the rules so they can continue to send you shit. It just makes email feel very antiquated, and it makes just a lot of things feel very antiquated. And so just the idea of, I don't know, we got into this from going from Google to Apple Mail, and now we're talking about this fucking email, and I was just thinking to myself a second ago, like, how the hell did we get here?
But that's why I like Gmail though, because they do the, what is it?
Gmail's
Primary,
filtering is really good.
Social and
Yeah.
promotions or whatever.
I will give them that. Gmail itself is not an awful thing. It's just that the mobile app. It's a little bit better on here than for iOS, I guess. But mind you, I haven't used it for iOS in a long time, so it's probably the same exact thing.
Why don't you just use it on your? Why don't you just use your email in the mail app on your iPhone?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I prefer the mail app because now I have that on macOS. I have that on my
But you don't
iPad. It's
get
like the same thing.
When you do that, you don't get the promotion tab, right? Or do you get that as a folder or something?
No, I don't get filters like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't get filters like that. But
Jeez.
my emails, I'm pretty ridiculous when it comes to managing my emails and online accounts. Like, I have a very simple setup and a quick way to kind of deal with problems. It took me like 7 months to get it that way because I had to go, dude. I went all the way back into like 2006 and found accounts that I hadn't logged into in like 12, 13 years. And just got everything under one giant umbrella, and now I can manage like 95%.
I have an email from high school, a Gmail, and I'm so afraid to delete it because like I don't know what I've signed up for, and like just in case I do,
Yeah.
I still have some stuff on there that I still use, like
Yeah.
the Pokemon Go stuff is on that Gmail, and I'm just like,
And that was part of the thing is finding out, because I had like 5 or 6 emails that I'd used over the years, and I have my main one that I have a forwarder on, so if anybody ever emails it, it automatically forwards basically saying like this account will be closing. If you're trying to contact me for legal reasons or something like that, please know that I will not receive your, even though like it comes through, but it goes into like a junk folder. But it's just like, but I had to go through and find every single website and go through the like literally like 15 years of emails to find out like all the junk, where this is signed into, and change every single thing. It took months.
yeah, it's
So
crazy
worth it.
because like you don't know, like you order one thing from one website and now they have your address, they have your telephone number and all that stuff, and like that's the only time you ever use that website, but that was like years ago.
Yeah.
So like I had to do something similar. It's just like really annoying. It's really tedious and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like if you have Gmail or if you have iCloud, set up aliases, and those are going to be your saving grace for like categorizing your stuff into different stuff. So if you want like one that's an alias just for junk that you just need to sign up for something, put it in there, and then if you ever delete that alias, like they won't be able to reach you, but they won't know your main account. So like your one account you never use anywhere, so that's your main email. And then that's the one that you know and only you know. And then for all of your other, like Facebook, all that stuff, you use aliases, sign in with those, and then you can have them come in through different
That's
ones.
smart. I never thought of that.
That's how I have mine set up, dude. It's great. I have one for like my bills, for social media, for a bunch of different accounts and shit like that. And it's great because I have a color code when they come in based on what they come into
On Gmail.
on iCloud. I have all my stuff iCloud.
So this is your iCloud account.
This is my iCloud account that I use as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, because like
The Gmail, you could do the same thing. You could do the exact same
I
thing.
know I can, but it's like, so I'm used to Outlook with like filtering and stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry we're talking about stuff.
No, it's a good it's a good
It's
thing.
tech.
Yeah, it's
Right.
tech, yeah.
But like I understand how to create rules about on Outlook through like the web portal, the application or whatever. Mm-hmm. But like Gmail like is so weird about it.
Yeah.
Like you do it from like the search bar, like it turns into like another menu if you do something. I don't know if like I'm
Yeah.
probably misremembering it, but it's
Yeah.
so not intuitive at all.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying because
The-
I want to have my bank emails go to my bank folder, but I only
Right.
have like 2/3 of those emails only go to my bank folder for some reason.
Right. Because the filters don't. But now if they come in, they're going to come into whatever, like Manny Financial at Gmail or whatever you want to call it. Obviously,
Right.
don't use that now. But like because they came in with that email address, your rules are ironclad. Like it'll work every single time because the only way it can get to you is if they send it to that email account.
Okay.
And I found that to be incredibly helpful in managing all of my email shit. Like it makes my life a billion times easier.
I'm gonna do that now. Thank you.
It's nice. I may make a video walking through it. Actually, that might be a
I
good
think
video.
that's a great idea.
That's a
Yeah.
great
Okay.
idea.
Let me
Do
write
it.
that down. Erin says, "Get to work,
Manny said it too.
motherfucker. Make that paper." Okay.
Daddy.
Oh, I realized. Joey, don't you dare. Anyway, so that was a good topic though. No, you know what? Email's one of those things. It's nuanced, but everybody uses it. Everybody hates it, but there's ways to make it better.
It's like printers.
Dude,
Stop it.
you want to have a discussion about printers? I could tell you about this printer.
Tell me about it.
We'll talk about it later. Anyway, next story. That was a good segment though. I like that.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up, Joey.
So,
Mega peak.
Why was that? See, this is unbelievable. I can't say 2 words without being yelled at. Jesus.
Oh god, it's funny. Anyway, so what do we got?
we're going to take a quick break,
We're gonna take a quick break,
and then we'll be right back.
and
I'm
then we'll
not
be right
taking
back.
A break.
Okay, we'll be back, and we're back,
And we're back.
and we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Okay, well, we're back.
And we're back.
It's been
We are
established
back.
that we're back.
We're back.
Anyway,
We're back.
We have stories. Erin, do you have some stories for us?
Yes.
Need some more stories because we're back.
Yeah, we are back.
Fucking piece of shit. Yes.
We are back.
We're back.
So, the latest story is that Microsoft is shutting down Cortana in iOS and Android.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck Cortana.
I like Cortana's voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounded like something from Halo.
It is from Halo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cortana's literally
Oh,
the
yeah,
AI
that's
that's in
right.
Master Chief's helmet.
fuck Cortana.
I mean, a
Right.
lot of people would.
Yeah, we had to go do missions to save an AI's life.
That was Halo 4.
Yeah.
It was good. I liked Halo 4. She was going crazy. Thought Halo 4 was really good.
Women.
I mean, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming Microsoft has basically given up on any kind of smartphone development type stuff. Like, they lost that war. And so I think it makes sense. I don't think anybody's using Cortana for the most part. Like, in the grand scheme of market share, I'm willing to bet they probably have less than 1%.
Well, they can't use Cortana anymore because it shut down as of yesterday.
Oh, well, there you go. Now that nobody's
Wait,
using it.
was it May or March? Yeah, March 31st, 2021.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, again, you know what, though? Microsoft's been doing some really cool stuff with a lot of, like, between Xbox and Windows, and I really like their new CEO, which I guess he's not very new, the Indian guy or whatever that's been there for a few years. He's doing some... I like the direction he's bringing Microsoft. Like, it seems fresher, less, like, you know, business enhanced. Like, it still does that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, between Windows 7 and then, which I don't think was him, but Windows 10 definitely is like a... I don't know how to explain it. It's just I really like what Microsoft's been doing. And then
the Surface Studio.
The Surface Studio is, yeah, that too.
That's sexy.
I love that thing. And you know what? Like, I was thinking, dude, I don't know what it was. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, you know, when the Surface Studio came out, I remember hearing Linus and a few other people complaining about the specs. But it's like, stop focusing on the specs and look at what they were able to accomplish. Like, it is an Apple-esque computer in the size of like 2 phones. And the whole 32-inch monitor with a crazy resolution, like that's the stand. Like, the whole thing is an engineering feat. Like, just admire that. And okay, yes, you're not going to be able to play next-gen games on it, but that's not really what it's for. It's not for that. It's for what it does, and what it does really well. And it's
super confused when it was getting all that hate because most of the reviewers aren't the target audience at all.
Right.
And then so I told my girlfriend's uncle about it, and he's like illustrator or something. He does a lot of graphic design, and he was like what's the saying? He was like
blown away.
Yeah, blown away. He was like drooling over it and stuff. I'm like, because it's, you know,
yeah, I love, and then like, and even their marketing when they did the commercial and they did a cover for Imagination from Willy Wonka. Your imagination. They had all the screws coming in. It was like a really cool.
I watched that multiple times.
I did too, dude. It was so good. And then like the thing comes down. Like, I want it, even though I would never use it. I just wanted it because it's so cool and so different. And I just hate the fact that reviewers are like, well, it only has a 980M in it. Screw you.
But have they done anything since then?
No, not really. But you know what? A lot of the reviewers may have screwed them on that. Here it is. Oh my God. I can't hear anything, unfortunately. Oh, damn it. Is the audio not working for it again? That's okay. We'll probably this way we'll avoid the copyright flag. But yeah, this thing was, Joey, did you ever see this? What are you doing?
Sorry.
You look at the commercial, not TikTok. Joey's talking. Oh, for anyone, well, we'll get to that at the end of the show. Speaking of TikTok, this is not that. Oh yeah, is this it? I think this is it.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no audio to confirm it.
This is.
It just says Surface Studio commercial.
All I know is, yeah,
Totally
it's a really, really cool ass. Yeah.
I really thought it was a commercial for a second. Oh, and it's got the wheel. I forgot about the wheel.
Yeah, the wheel, dude. And then the chick puts the wheel on there, and I was just like, what? Dude, look at this, Jay. Look at this. I don't know if you saw this. Did you see this commercial?
Yeah.
Turn that phone off. Jesus. Look at the chick put the wheel on the screen. Damn TikTok. Hate TikTok.
Yeah, I know. I hate it too, but there's this thing I was watching.
Yeah, I bet there was. So, look, Erin, you've seen this, right?
Yeah, you showed it to me soon after it came out, I think.
God.
Yeah. Like, the whole concept is so cool. It becomes a drafting board, and it's just like...
Yeah.
And again, if they, like, you know, it was their first iteration, and people were just like, it just doesn't have the specs. Fuck you, it doesn't have the specs. That's the specs to do what you need it to do, which is that. Not play frickin', Witcher. Like, that's not what it's for.
It's not for you.
Yeah, it's not for you, exactly. Mm-hmm. And if I wish I could get one just to do a review on it, because I would love to just put my own perspective on that thing. Because I can do the PC gaming shit, I can do the graphic designer shit, I can do the fucking video, I can do I would want to cover the different areas of it. Mm-hmm. And even from like a programming perspective, because a screen that big would be awesome. Just have just a giant high-res screen, and just this little keyboard, and just from that perspective too, it would be awesome to review that thing on that merit. But anyway, that was fun. glad we brought that up.
Yeah.
I am too.
And we were, yeah, and you know what? Microsoft's focusing on that stuff like that. I will say one thing with Microsoft. So I did a video a while ago on the remote play functionality for the PS5, and I use that for all of my live streams. Is I remote into the PS5, and then I just have OBS record my screen.
Super smart.
Right? I don't have to deal with a capture card. I don't have to have the console next to the thing, and it works really well. And there's a little bit of compression, but it's been very, very, very reliable. Like, I have not seen a single frame hitch or stutter or anything. Now, it works on macOS because Sony released a PS5, the PS Remote app, and Joey said he had some issues with it. I haven't experienced any issues with it, but mine's all over Ethernet too, so that could be the reason why. So Microsoft didn't make their Remote Play app for macOS. So the only way I can really do it is on the iPad. But I've also done the PS Remote app on my iPad as well. And Microsoft's is not nearly as good. It takes way longer to connect. It's hitchy and it's stuttery and it's stuff like that. It's good, but it's not like, it's weird that the point being Microsoft is like going in the directions that they need to be going. For a lot of the stuff that their competition's been doing, like in gaming and regular standard consumer electronics, like this kind of stuff. Like, it's professional, but it looks like something you would want to have at home too. Mm-hmm. So between the Xbox and stuff like that, so all in all, at the end of the day, like what I'm trying to say is like Microsoft's doing a good job. There's just they just don't have that.
They're in a weird spot right now.
Yeah, they are.
They were better off like a couple of years ago, but right now, like besides Xbox, which I think is doing great, because they just got Bethesda and stuff. Microsoft, like, hardware is like not I don't know.
I think what they're going to end up doing, and I was just talking to Mike about this, that the Microsoft is right now working on a full ARM version of Windows to get that ready with an ARM chip, and they will be the ones releasing the processors and distributing them to Dell and HP and all of the OEMs.
You think so?
I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to maintain an Intel version of the enterprise software because all these companies aren't about to just drop their servers and replace them for ARM. They're going to stick with Intel probably for a really long time. That's a very expensive thing. So I think Intel's going to be completely screwed. They're going to be 100% business-facing enterprise. That's all they're ever going to do. And ARM is going to be customer-facing.
I don't know, dude. I feel like iffy about it because of remember when they tried doing Windows 10s, the student version?
Yeah.
And you could only use the Microsoft Store to download stuff? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm afraid of that. I've been like super iffy about Microsoft since then.
They're trying to do an Apple thing, and it's not going to work for them. They just need to make you know what? Actually, Manny, you might be right. Now that I think about it, because technically speaking, Microsoft couldn't get away with that unless they had a Rosetta layer like Apple did with M1, where they take the Intel encoded apps and move them over. But they don't have the ability to strong arm developers like.
No, they don't.
All of those apps would now suddenly be incompatible, and you can't just force them to do it because they're the reasons that your platform's so popular. So Microsoft might be screwed. And if Apple gets enough headway to where they have they already have 20-hour battery lives on these first iteration laptops. They start getting to 25, 30 hours with no fans, great battery life, and great performance. Like, eventually people are going to say, well, screw this. Like, this laptop lasts 80 hours, but this one lasts a week. That's obviously exaggeration, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So at that point, Microsoft just needs to strong arm Intel or AMD to be like, hey, make a better chip, dude.
Yeah, and make something that can compete.
Yeah, they can't do anything on the software side. Right?
Yeah, no, not
like
really.
What you just said.
They can make it more efficient, but yeah. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. They can't get the developers of the different Microsoft apps. They can't just force them to do it the way that Apple can, because everything basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not in the same position, and so it's good. The next 10 years for personal computers is going to be very interesting with this M1 switch. Like, honestly, if Apple can do something about gaming, and I've been saying this, if they can get that heavy hitter, really get into that gaming space hard, like, and again, people are, and I can see why it'd be a ridiculous idea, but if they did buy Epic Games, made an Unreal version. They made them make Unreal compile games for M1 and Apple. And then, like, now suddenly developers can just go in, make a few tweaks, and now all their games, BioShock, every Unreal game can now just run on an Apple product. Like, That's a tough one. Like that's a tough one. You know, like I was talking again with Mike, and he was talking about liquid cooling this and liquid cooling that. And I'm like, dude, with the ARM stuff, liquid cooling isn't even a thing anymore. Like it's not going to be a needed thing. Like Intel's making these big beefy chips that are hot and expensive and all, and sure they're powerful, but you need coolers and this and that, or you just grab a laptop and go. After a certain point, the hobby is going to be offset by the simplicity of just being able to do the thing that you want to do.
Just imagine in like 10 years, we're going to know who has an old laptop if it just has a fan in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right?
just like, what is that noise? No, seriously, because the MacBook Air doesn't have a fan in it, and it runs great.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and Adobe's been, and I think I said this in a few other podcasts, like 50% improvement of performance of the Intel version of the Adobe products running on the M1. That's a 50%. No optimizations. So if they optimize it for that, which they are, I mean, at the end of the day, like companies, like you're trying to render out video and stuff, and it's like, wait a second. If we render and do all this performance, we're going to get like 3 times performance, meaning 3 times more productivity running on the Apple stuff. Eventually, it's going to become a cost thing. And the cost of paying your employees versus buying new machines, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to start to tumble over if Microsoft doesn't handle this with that ARM stuff. I'm done.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Sorry. Anyway, we're on to the next thing. I think. Any thoughts on by anybody? No. No, nothing. Just crickets. Okay. What? I'm looking at Erin. Erin's not looking at me.
Okay.
What do we
Well,
got?
I was looking at you just in OBS.
Fair enough.
Okay, so the next thing that we have is Apple officially announced WWDC for 2021. It is called...
Hey, that guy looks like me when I have my hair shaved.
What was the name of it? Glow and Behold.
Glow and Behold.
Glow and Behold is the name. And we can look forward to, obviously, it being online.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to get a first look at latest platforms, tools, technologies. I mean, did you guys hear more about?
No, I mean, I'm assuming it's just going to be what? New version of macOS, new version of iOS, maybe tvOS, Apple OS.
They don't do hardware, right, at these events?
Not typically, no, not for a while.
Don't they have
It's usually just software.
aren't the event names hints of what's coming though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, Glow and Behold means something.
Doesn't it just mean the micro LED stuff that's coming?
It might. Yeah, it may just mean exactly that they're going to be, but you're saying that they don't introduce new hardware,
Yeah,
so why
so-
would they talk about that? Huh.
My first thought was RGB, but why would they do
Yeah,
do
they're-
that? You know,
That was my first thought, too. It's like, ooh, RGB.
on screens, but why would they talk about screens?
Glow and Behold. You know what? They could, they may not,
Oh.
I don't know.
Well,
Let's see.
hold on, because if we look at
wait,
our thing,
the
he's
glasses?
wearing the glasses. Well, okay, hold on about where your head's going, Dom. All I was going to say is that he has the glasses that are tinted yellow for screens, so maybe some screen stuff could be in there.
New
because-
screensavers.
Unless they're just trying to be cute.
They put new screen. I think they put one new screensaver in every version.
Yeah,
I
but
thought.
this screensaver is now going to be all about glow.
Glow and Behold, what could that mean?
I wouldn't. Yeah, because I don't know if Glow is necessarily it's not a glasses thing, and it's not I wouldn't necessarily say it's a micro LED thing.
Apple's
An
pregnant.
always on display.
It could be an
Something.
always on display.
Apple's pregnant.
Apple's pregnant. They're glowing.
Yeah.
It's the gender reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah. They got some. They got
There's
some.
no gender.
Some of the Apple
Okay.
seats got.
No gender.
There wouldn't be, would there? That's funny. Yeah, no, I'm excited to see. I'm mostly excited to see what they're going to do with macOS because Big Sur obviously. I mean, it's been fine. I haven't had any issues with it, but I know people were the new look. I've more or less gotten used to it now, but that was a big thing. So I'm more excited about macOS than I am for iOS. I honestly think iOS is kind of peaked. What else can you really do to it?
There's also tvOS 15
That I'm excited for.
and watchOS 8
Meh.
and iPadOS 15 and macOS 12.
Oh, that's
And then
good.
9 to 5 Mac is also saying that it is possible that maybe we will get some new hardware announcements targeted at developers, mostly so that they can start beginning their stuff.
They may announce like an update like the M1X or something that'll be coming in future products, and developers will be able to get test kits to start.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of talk about the M2 already, though. So I'm
Oh,
assuming M2's this year.
Yeah. Wow.
But I'm
That's
not
fast.
sure.
I mean, it's Apple's always impressed me with how fast they do come out with stuff. Like generally speaking, a new update of their operating systems every year is.
Well, we'll see if it comes out this year because of that boat that's stuck in the canal.
Right.
There's a boat stuck in a canal.
Yeah, that's blocking trade.
Oh,
They got it out.
Oh, they finally did.
But like it's been like a week now. or
Yeah,
something?
they already said if you ordered a couch, don't expect it until like 6 to 9 months.
Jeez.
wait, for real? 6 to 9 months because of a boat
So
that got
yeah,
stuck.
You didn't hear about that?
No, I don't think I heard about that. No.
So like it's like I don't know where it is exactly, but it's like it's a canal between like the upper east side of Africa. Mm-hmm. Connects like I don't know the Mediterranean Sea, whatever sea that is, where Italy is, and like the Indian Ocean or whatever is over there.
Yeah.
So people have been having to go around Africa because this canal's like this thing, and this giant boat's like block the whole thing.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Messed up trade for like a bunch of ships, dude. It's so crazy.
Oh, because they can't just sit and wait, so they have to take the long ass route. So that changed. Oh God. Can you imagine? Like, oh yeah, no, I'll be back in a couple days, and it's like 4 months later.
Hopefully, there's no perfect storm.
What?
Hopefully not.
I mean, yeah. Hopefully not. Why would you say that, Joey? You just now it's gonna happen. Yeah, and you heard it here first, people.
April 2021. What are they releasing, Erin?
So
An iPad.
this is
I might buy this one.
all just speculation
Okay.
about what, because we don't necessarily have an exact date for a hardware Apple event, because it obviously did not happen in March unless something happened that we're all just unaware of. So this is just a list of everything that they thought that they would announce and that they might announce in April, if they end up doing a hardware in April. And a lot of it is the same stuff that we covered last year that we thought that they were going to announce, such as the AirTags, a new iPad Pro with an A13 chip or A14 chip, excuse me, new Apple TV.
What does it say about the Apple TV? I'm really curious.
So it says that they have heard some updates, and they don't say what the updates are.
Okay, fair enough.
So,
I just wonder.
and then, oh yeah, no, that's it. They said that Apple needs to replace the awful Siri remote with something a lot more usable, but that's an opinion.
And it says that it's they're thinking that it'll be an Apple TV, but with a more powerful processor.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they stuck an M1 in there, or like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I mean, it's the same architecture. If it's that low power, I mean, yeah, it might be overkill for running, but that can be their segue into games. Like your Apple TV suddenly is a game console, and it costs $100, and
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because you can already attach
Their games suck.
the controllers. I know those suck, but I don't know. It just seems like some kind of big old chess move. Maybe I'm just giving them too much credit, which is very possible. But I wouldn't be surprised if they stuck an M1 in there. That would be, in my opinion, the first step towards that. Because you can get the PlayStation Remote app for an Apple TV and remote into your PS5 or PS4
really?
from another. Yeah, I think I could
All
have
the
sworn I saw that
Mario
somewhere. Yeah.
games are going on Apple.
I'd buy an Apple TV then, if that was the case.
Yeah. Mario
see.
Kart
Let's see.
8, Apple TV.
PS Remote Play app on the App Store. And let's see if it shows me. Oh, damn it. Because this is an iPad, I can't see the platforms it's for. Because every time I click the link, it takes me to. Hold on, let's see.
Dude, I'm so tired of hearing about the AirTags.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too. Are they going to come out or not? I mean, I don't know. Go ahead, Manny. Let me look. Let me see if I can find this for you. Really
Go
quick.
ahead with what?
With whatever you're saying about the AirTags.
Oh no, I'm just tired
all
of
you
hearing of
said.
it.
Or you're just in general tired of hearing about the AirTags.
What the hell are
'cause,
the
like-
AirTags again?
It's been like what, 3 years?
Yeah, they're remember that company called
Tile.
Tile, and basically it's like a little thing you can put on your you know, like a
Your
backpack
wallet,
or your
keychain.
wallet or your keychain, and then like it does like a bunch of stuff, and you can locate.
Oh.
So Apple's going to do their own thing, and because they have so many Apple devices, they can basically form this mesh network where every Apple device is kind of able to locate every other Apple device, and that's how you could find your stuff, which would completely sink that company. Because that's hard to yeah, dude.
It would sync
Oh,
Tile.
Tile?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would sync Tile. Oh yeah, it would.
I got confused for a second.
Yeah.
Maybe
thinking
that's
he might
why
have
they
one.
haven't released it. Maybe they remorse.
They probably have the hardware done. It's probably just a software thing. Like, how do you make it anonymous to where? Because the way I understand that it works is
Maybe they don't want to sync this other company.
like all the Apple stuff in here would basically like, if there was an Apple tag up there, like, it basically tells Apple that that's where that thing is, but it doesn't tell it like who told it or something along those lines. But effectively, like, rather than it having its own power supply type thing that needs to be recharged all the time and what have you, it's more than likely some kind of like passive power thing that like radio waves powers it, and then it's able to send just enough signal to where it, you know, now you can get very precise precision location data because you have all these different points to where you can triangulate exactly where the thing is at. So I think that's how that's going to work.
So, okay, I leave my Apple Wallet. No, okay, that's dumb. And my iPhone at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
There's nothing. So you're saying other people's Apple devices would power up my
Not your iPhone itself, but just the tag thing. That's my guess is what they're going to attempt
That'd
to
be
do.
cool.
And if it was super low power and you just had to drop it on a wireless charger and your phone would tell you, it'd probably last for a really long time using some kind of like low power wavelength thing. But even like your iPhone and Apple Watch and stuff now operate on a similar thing. Like if someone steals, you know, your laptop, it's not plugged up to Wi-Fi. It's the same kind of concept. Like local Apple devices will say, "Hey, this is here," and then, to my understanding, that's how it works.
I just can't wait to see like the cases they design around that because I'm assuming they're gonna have like a iPhone case where it has like a little AirTag slot or whatever on it, and then like, but what if I want like the battery case? But then now I have to like choose between the AirTag case
Yeah.
and the battery case.
There's gonna be Mario cases.
You know what I mean? I would buy a Mario case.
You can get Mario cases.
Probably should actually.
You're
Honestly, I would get the battery case if it covered the whole back of the phone. I don't like it's like a lump.
you don't?
No, I'm not a fan of that.
Why don't you just get like a Mophie?
I don't want a Mophie. I just get the stupid
He
leather
doesn't
one.
like third party.
Yeah,
But,
I'm not a big fan of third
He
party.
doesn't like Mophie, but he likes emojis.
Oh God, that hurt my throat. It was so funny.
Well, speaking of funny,
Wow, that got weird.
are we ready to move on?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Now look at me.
So,
It was your awkwardness, not mine.
I didn't do anything awkward. You were like,
He said he doesn't like emoji, but he likes emojis.
and then you did that stupid.
Yeah, because your thing was so funny.
It wasn't meant to be that funny,
It wasn't.
but you laughed.
Aaron, what's next one?
Yeah, I laughed.
thanks. So the next story is
Vote
something
for me
that's
to knock him
actually
out.
supposed to be funny. It's a combination of all of the funny tech April Fool's things that have gone on today.
Death loops.
Happy April Fool's.
That's funny.
So
ha ha ha
we have
The game, Death loops.
ha.
It's not my joke. You're not hurting me. Keep going. Keep going.
we have Death Loops, which I thought was pretty funny. And then we have G Fuel Sanic Hedgehog.
It tastes
don't-
like real chili dogs?
I don't know what the commercial is. Ew. It's a little
yeah.
disgusting.
Melted chocolate.
What
I think those are beans for chili.
Oh, sorry. Melted
Ew.
beans. Refried beans for your G Fuel.
Okay, that was...
That was very strange.
Somebody put effort into that.
I loved it. Reminds me when I went to the bathroom.
Ew, what the hell are you... Ew. That's disgusting. For Honor Playground Edition? What are they going to do? Like, go down a slide?
Oh man.
I kind of want to... I've kind of
Nerfs.
always wanted to play this game. Have you played this one, Manny?
No, I haven't.
Joey, have you played this one?
Never even heard of it.
You know, it's basically like a war game where you are the warlord for two different sides, and then like you control an army and make them fight, but you can also fight each other like as like a samurai or
Is
a
it
knight.
like point and direct?
No, I don't know. You are on the battlefield, like roaming around and stuff, and you basically, you could fight like general to general. It looks really cool. I kind of wanted to try that one. Logitech announces. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Erin.
You can read it.
Logitech announces a new Chew Force enabled racing wheel for dogs. Chew Force.
From Dogitech. Dogitech. Doggy Tech.
That's pretty funny. I bet you a lot of people got a kick out of that.
Oh my god.
Aw.
Yeah, the audio thing. I don't know what to do about that one.
Wait, do we actually get to see a little doggy? Oh,
It's got
Look
a
at the
paw.
golden.
It's got a paw for a horn. No way. They're gonna make
It's real gameplay, dude.
It's real. Yeah, that golden retriever is.
Look,
He's not even using the wheel.
he's
Look at
so good that he has Yoda powers that he can.
it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did you see the paw on the
There you go.
gas? Dude, somebody took the time to make this. That's funny.
that's so cute.
That-
Somebody, I'm pretty sure it was Logitech.
somebody at Logitech. The K923. Did you see the model number?
now, a store near you.
Is that a cat? It looks like my cat.
Are these April
cat.
Fool things?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're all.
the
There's a
whole-
bunch that came out today.
Oh.
The YouTubers are, like Linus did one today where he's making an OnlyFans. It was really creepy, like fully exposed graphics cards, and he just took the shroud off.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, his was very strange.
It was funny.
And then we have a World of Warcraft update. It says placeholder social media text. World of Warcraft patch 90505. This is an early draft version. Please don't document on any public drives. I'm not sure if we should click it or not. And then we have a butterfly knife. It's a real butterfly.
Oh my god, that's funny. It'd be funny if like CD Projekt Red, like they release like some kind of patch. It doesn't actually fix the bugs in Cyberpunk, but makes it look like they're fixed. I know that's not technically possible, but then they like remove the patch the next day. So it's like, hi, April Fools, we actually didn't fix the game. Like it's still broken. I don't know.
And then Immortals Phoenix Rising with a new godly patch. These patch notes are funny. Update 4.10. Fixed Zeus not having his proper six-pack. Fixed an issue where Prometheus didn't laugh enough at Zeus' very funny jokes. Fixed an issue where Typhon stole the powers of the gods. Fixed an issue where Zeus was not shown as the hero. Fixed Prometheus' sour attitude. And then,
What game was that for again?
Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Oh, okay. I was like, none of that sounds familiar.
we have a Razer commercial for Rgb Hair Dye.
The Razer,
Probably saying something like, "Is your life boring and lacking color?"
Jeez.
the Razer ones are. Oh my god! It looks like a L'Oreal frickin'
Razer Chroma
banana.
technology.
But the problem is, like, when Razer makes this kind of April Fool stuff, people want it. Like the McFly mouse that flies up to your hand, or the toaster. Like, people are gonna want this. Lush.
Yeah, why would you
Oh,
not?
dude, what the hell?
It looks like what you can use your phone. Get the
Oh my gosh.
dude.
That's creative.
That will, I assure you. Maybe it's not gonna be Razer who does it, but the ability to change your hair color with your phone
Yes.
will be a thing. The only thing is that cops will say no, because then it's like, oh yeah, some purple haired chick just killed a bunch of people, and then they make it, black.
Okay, well, that really doesn't matter anyway, because have you never watched a spy movie? They literally commit a crime, go to the store, buy box dye, and then dye their hair and cut it
Yeah,
off.
but that requires a lot
in the
more
same
time and
Not if you're dyeing things black.
yeah, but it's not as fast as whipping out your phone and turning a dial.
What if your hair can't
Perhaps
connect to
not.
Bluetooth though? When you're screwed.
It just says error. That's funny.
That is really
With the 4090, oh god. Not that even if this thing existed, what the hell is that thing? Look at. Did you see the GPU port on the PCI Express port? Oh my god. You know what though? I bet you people would actually want that thing, just because the cooling, like, no case could fit that.
Oh, is that what makes it funny? Just how big it is?
Yeah, this shroud. Yeah, because shrouds have been getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and so that thing is just 12 fans of. Oh my god, it's like the size of a suitcase. That's pretty good.
Are we allowed to show Linus's video on here?
Probably. I don't know if we need to necessarily go through all of them. So what time or what's our time at now?
We're making good time.
Well, I think we're pretty much close to wrapping up the show here.
Yeah, this is the last story.
Okay. Well, your phone died, so.
Oh, it did?
Yep.
Oh, well, hey, at least I'm looking at the phone. So whenever I'm talking, I can just go to me
That's
and I'm
good.
still
Why-
that looks like.
That's good. Why don't we wrap? I think we should wrap up the show. 'Cause
Okay.
If we have phones dying, because there's a good chance. Did Manny's die too?
Nope.
Okay, his is still going. So, do we want to call it a night, guys?
Yeah,
Not getting a lot of. Okay.
go for it. Let's go
All
for
right.
it.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Definitely been a weird one, that's for sure. But when is one of our shows isn't? When is one of our shows not weird? So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to leave us a rating and subscribe and like and Facebook and Twitter at Complaining the Sea. And yeah, as always, talk to you next time.
Later.
Take it easy, guys.
Bye.